What is going on, guys? Skip here and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we are back in the whites taking on the Mansfield Snipers in a club 3-day game. We are at Nottingham Park where we have had most of our success in season 2, so fingers crossed we can continue on with our form today. If we have a quick look at the skills of Pishma, he has started to develop in this season. See his technical, his defense and his attack are slightly on the rise, as well as his delivery and his, his physical and his fielding as well. We do need to improve on that control. Fingers crossed we can get some overs under our belt. We'll continue our bat with the form and let's see how we go out there today in the middle. If you do enjoy your Cricket 22 content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. I promise you'll take a fifer in your next innings. We do live stream over on Twitch 4 days a week. I'll leave all my social links in the description, so make sure you click on in, come and say g'day. Let's continue to put cricket back on the map. Here we are at Nottingham Park for this 3-day match against the Mansfield Snipers, a local derby nonetheless, and Pjizma Pant has been put up to number 3 in the 3-day game as well, so that is a good sign for everyone out there. The toss goes up, Mansfield call heads. It is a tails, we know it never fails, and on a hard, dry one at home, as it has been all season, the captain has decided to have a bowl. So let's see how Big Red goes out there today. Let's get him into the action. Well, 2 for 20 Mansfield are as Big Pishma comes in. It is the 8th over, and we're not going to mess around today. The first ball's going to go into Glovers, and he's back. Well, he's back defending, and we don't have a mid-off in. So he pinches a single. Well, it's an interesting field to start. We've gone with the fly slip. So the plan is to bowl outside off, and we almost get a catch there. Oh, dear me. That would have been unreal. Well, we concede early. 2 slips, a gully and a fly slip. The outswinger is working as Nelson's on his back foot and padding that out to cover. We have had some success with the red ball, so fingers crossed we can keep that going today as we're hitting a length. We're coming onto the bat and 146 clicks. He's certainly on today. With this field, we do need to be outside off stump, so we are going to hang it out there. If the batsman wants to leave, he can. There's some good shape. Our in-swinger does work a little bit better than our outswinger as we come in, and that's a nice start from the big fella, 25 for 2. Well, the question is, how will the captain use us in spells today? Will it be 2, 3, 4 over spells, a short first spell, a longer second? We are good when we hit the top of off, and this time it's cutting Glovers in half. Fella steaming in from the top of that run up. This time he's forward. How was that? Did that hit his pad? Was there a little bit inside edge? Oh, it might have been some inside edge. Not out, says the umpire. I think he's just too quick for the batsman. Can we finish with a maiden here this time? Glovers is forward. We don't finish with a maiden. They sneak a single. Short leg. Well, a question has been answered earlier. We have been brought on for a 3rd over in this first spell. A nice little in-swinger. Got enough energy to really bend his back and hit the chin of the batsman. Oh, he is, and he's ducking. Get into his grill. Last ball of our 3rd over. Once again, 5-dot balls. Full this time, and Nelson's pushing it to mid-off for no run. A clean 3 overs so far. Well, this is the worry. We've been brought on for a 4th over. You can see that stamina bar has severely dipped. The batsmen are going to sneak through for a single here. Just going to see if we can get through this over here. Keep bowling to our field as we knock him over. There's stumps out of the ground and Glovers is on his way. Well bowled. That is as good as it gets. We saw he was scared, deep in the crease. Say, get out, you've been knocked over. Well, Pishma's on the board early. Clark comes into bat. We're going to hit the top of off. Ooh. You can see our control just letting us down, but we're going to see if we can bowl a little straighter this time, Clark. He's inside edging onto the pad. Bit of a wasted appeal. Well, let's round this 4th over out. 1 for 7 as we're in hitting the pads. Another appeal. We're just making some noise. 36 for 3. We come in for an extra over as if you wouldn't give him one because he's on fire and Clark's padding that to mid-wicket. No run. Clark shitting himself. Oh, well bowled. Tell you what, this has probably been one of his fieriest spells in the 3-day format. That looked a little slow. You can see starting to fatigue. Right, we're just going to bowl a couple of slower cutters to get us through here. I feel like he's going to break down. We're just going to get these ones through. Yep, the stamina gate is done. Pishma's just going to labour through here. And a very slow off cutter to bring the over to an end. Catch it, catch it. How was that? How was that? Give it. Oh. Okay, so we do get spelled for quite a while. 44 bowled. Mansfield 83 for 8 as Pishma's in and it's getting hit to mid-off for no run. 1 for 7 off our 5. You can see we haven't fully recovered from that first spell. Is something not up with this bloke or something up? What's going on with him? We're down on pace, down on overall just oomph as Boyd hits that down to fine leg for a single. There's only one way to find out if he's got the heart. We're going to bowl some short stuff as it goes in and Braun's underneath it, getting out the way. 90 for 8 in the 47th. Braun yet to score off plenty of balls and he's playing and missing. How has that missed the stumps? You are kidding me. We're going to go again. Nice and full at the stumps this time. Braun's hitting it down the ground for no run. Or can the full inducker do it? Going to take some pace off it. It's going to swing back and he's defending. None off 16. Just got to find the area that misses his bat and he's off the mark finally with one down to fine leg. Boo! The change of plan. We've taken Point out and put him at short leg for the donkey at number 11 and he's swinging and missing. All we have to do is hit the woodwork this time, can we? Oh, he's forward and defending. Can we bring our catches into play? Oh, we've inside. Don't know what's going on there. Is that buys? Oh, that's a rip snorter. What a delivery. That had genuinely caught everyone off guard. Nice line and length. And Boyd is defending. Nice tumble turn, big dog. Move to the Yorker. And there it is. It knocks him over. We've done it. The big dogs hit the stumps. That is as good as it gets. It brings the innings to a close. And the snipers, vipers, whatever you want to call them, get knocked over for 101 all out. Pishma, the main destroyer, 9 overs, 3 maidens, 2 for 10. Check the economy. The bloke is on fire with the red ball. It makes it nice and easy when they just trickle over to 101. And let's see what we can get done with the bat. Well, the openers have done the job. Pishma comes out in the cap, averaging 42 and a little bit. It is 1 for 59 after 14, and we're going to start with spin. Oh, not this action. We just get forward and defend that. And that's safe. Wow. So when we say we've got time to bat, boy, do we have some time to bat. Don't throw this one away, Pishma, as he's forward, and there's a little misfield there from the bowler. We didn't hit a boundary last episode, so hopefully we can get one today. We're pushing forward. Haven't quite got the timing yet. Nervous starter against spin. Schwerth in. Outside off. Finds a gap. Pishma leans into it. Is it going to go for 4? It does! Superb striking. Playing against the spin. This off spinner's not bad. He's back and we've cut that straight into silly point. Sucks shit. Knocked him out. 73 for 1 as we get our first look at line. Right arm round the wicket. Oh, that's fast and we're playing a missing. Plenty of catches in. Short cover. Round the wicket. Oh, it nips away nicely. Bowling fast. 149 clicks. Round the wicket. Third man goes in this time. It's going to be full and we're going to push it through cover. Have we got enough of this one? I think we do. He's looking strong today. Rushworth back into the attack. Look at all these blokes around the bat. What about this? We're going to wait for it. We're going to hit it through cover and tell you what. Fetch that, you dogs. Jackson Gregory, the run machine, 60 off 63. We get a short one and we're going to punch that down the ground through mid-on. Well, I wanted to pull it, but it doesn't matter. The same result. Get back to the top of your run-up. Well, Pishma Pant, all right. He's on fire today. Oh, the bowler's lost it. Backward a square this time for 4 more. Wow, what a start. So we're past Mansfield's totals. We get the full toss. You can't bowl that to Pij when he's in this form. He punches it down the ground for another boundary. We're just dealing in him. Nottingham lead by 7. Pishma moves to 27 and he's slowing the tempo down with a nice forward defence. Just under 5 and over as Braun bowls and Pishma leans on that through extra cover. The outfield's fast and that's gone all the way for 4. Once again, no leg side fielders. Can we improvise a little bit and sweep? We do and we miss. Okay. 41 off 36. The counter-attack continues. This time he goes again and it is identical to the ball before. One shot away from another half century as he moves forward. The fielder dives over at London Bridge and there's another 50 for the big dog. It is unreal. Well, the things you love to see, 50 off 40 as he consolidates the innings and gets forward and defends. 150 for 1. We've got 100 staring us in the eye. This time we get the full toss and we hit it through mid-on. We've got to cash in today. There's another boundary. It's a clinic now. We're coming to the last hour of day 1 and we have lost Gregory. As spin comes back into the attack and we're forward, we're going to play that out to the sweeper. 163 for 2. 3 men on the leg side. He bowls a short one. We're flicking this down to fine leg for a single. Line, he's bent his back all day. Short ball, we're cutting down to third man. Oh, yes, that is glorious. Strides in and Pij just leans back. Thank you. We'll check this field out. I don't really know what Braun's going to do here. He's got the 5 men on the leg side and he bowls it outside off to a vacant cover region. We're going to lean on that. I don't think Sweeper's going to come around and stop that. He doesn't. We move to the 70s. Idiot. 200 comes up. We haven't seen this for a long time. Normally we're the ones collapsing. But it has been quite the day for Nottingham as we scamper through for another single and we lead by 100. Out for day 2 as we walk straight through the fences and enter the ground. 77 not out overnight as we face our first ball of the day and we're punching it down the ground. We're not going to get 4. We're going to pick up a couple, but we now have our highest score in our young career. Well, we are not messing around on day 2. We want this one over with so we can get to the pub. We're going to trill. Oh, gee whiz, what? Mid-off is having a nightmare. Is this bloke hungover as well? Oh, we come back for 3. Thank you very much, mid-off. 221 for 2. They've now got that weird field in again as the slow ball does him all ends up. 89 off 91. Get the short ball and we're going to hit it out to backward square for a single. I love it when he plays that shot. Ugh. Into the 90s for the first time in our career. Line coming around the wicket. He bowls length and we're punching it through extra cover for another boundary. Oh, it's been the highlight of this bloke. Over the wicket, full. Down the ground through mid-on. He's crunched that. 3 greens. He's on to 98. Oh, yes. Well, here we go. 98 off 95. Nottingham 233 for 2. Can he push forward? He hits it. Can he come back for 2? Is this going to be the moment? The fielder slides. Can he get home? He does. There's the 100 for Pishma. Get in, fella. Get in. He's done it. He's on the map. Pishma's got 100. He's done it. Let's hit the next ball for 6. Yeah, over the top it goes. We're not stopping. Pishma's on a heater. It is all happening at Nottingham Park. Look at the big fella. He is full of beans. 48.5 bowled. 232 for 9. Lying in. Full. Pishma goes over the top. It is all happening. Well, I tell you what. What can't the bloke do? Oh, he dances and a swing and a miss. Goes again, this time over cover. That is huge. Huge. What a shot. He tries, he goes over the bowler's head. Is he going to get caught? He's not. It's gone for another 4. 118. And this time he's bowled, cartwheel and stumps. It doesn't matter. He tried to put the foot down. He gets his stumps cartwheeled. And that is the end of a superb innings. 118 of 102. And Nottingham 4 for 253. How do they end up? They end up going all right. How does... Well, what's Pishma got to work with here? Mansfield trailed by 163. Nottingham all out, 319. It is now the 19th over. Mansfield 55 for 2 and enter this bloke. He would be on an absolute high after that batting display. He comes steaming in first ball and he's getting hit to mid-off for no run. That batting display, he comes steaming in first ball and he's getting hit to mid-off for no run. Well, I don't think Nottingham will be batting again, so we do need to fill our pockets as Nelson's back in defending this time. Clean start so far for Pij. Can we schnick a left-hander? Oh, that is a cracking delivery. Done him all ends up. Superb start. Can we close out the first over with a maiden? We kind of can. Wow, Nelson's got no idea. Great start, Pishma. 55 for 2. Well, fly slip could come into play here as he's inside edging and it runs down to fine leg for 4. Well, we're all used to this on this channel now. Just the 2 overs in the first spell. Pishma coming in. 106 for 4, and the first ball's getting hit to mid-off for no run. 102 Mansfield trail by. Can we take the 6 wickets in time? Boyd's forward and leaving. Bouncer time. Hit him in the face. Oh, he's underneath and getting out the way of it. See if we can start to get this outswinger going. It's going to be a little slower, a bit loopier, and it's getting hit to forward square for nothing. Maybe a bit of a slower ball Yorker to finish our 4th over. Oh, how's that? Did that hit his pad? I don't know. Oh, that was a corker. Oh, no, says Ross. Been good pace from Pishma. He's still up around the 145, 147 as Boyd's playing and missing. Yet to feed the slippers this match. Can we do it this time? We don't. We get on driven down the ground. It's not going to go all the way for 4, I don't think. But a good sign that the batsman wants to play nice and straight. In for our 6th over. Glovers really wants to get across the mid-wicket here, doesn't he? He does this time. He's tickling it out to square leg for a single. Glovers on strike now. We're going to go the Yorker, and we've edged it to first slip. How's that? Oh, maybe a bump ball. Well taken, first slip. Well, good sign. Good sign cutting him in half this time. So we've been bought on at the end of day 2. Mansfield 204 for 9 as Pij looks to pick up the final wicket. He hits his pads first up. They appeal, but I don't think it's going to be out. The Mansfield trail by 13. We need a wicket. We don't want to bat again. It's the thing. How was that? Maybe a little high. Good signs. The last ball of our 8th over. Can we blast some stumps out the ground here, or is this game over? We don't. We get driven, and that's going to be a nice shot. That's going to be 4. The first boundary really hit off Pij today. Mansfield trail by 8. 210 for 9. Pishma steaming in. Lyons defending. Maybe just a good length ball. Nip away. Caught it slip. Oh, he's back and driving. Pishma's on the chase. Look at that bloke. Look at him run. Look at... Oh, what's going on here? Oh, dearie me. Call the police. And now Mansfield trail by 6. Pishma steaming in. Last ball of his 9th over and the batsman's leaving it. And that was all she wrote. Nottingham get it done by an innings and 2 runs. We don't take the final wicket, but we get our first man of the match. Look at him stroll in. He's going to the pub tonight. Tell you what, give him a couple of days off because he bloody well deserves it. Mansfield get absolutely flogged at Nottingham Park. All out for 101 in the first session and a half of day 1, and then enter Pishma Pant. Nottingham All out 319, the big fella, 118 off 102. It was counter-attack season. He hit the bad balls, he looked after the good ones, and all in all, he put together a well-constructed innings. And Mansfield in reply, 216 all out, and it was not enough for Nottingham to bat again. The boys getting the job done, and their season 2 off to an absolute flyer. Well, we are going to leave it there for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We have finally delivered with the bat. Still plenty of work to do with the ball as well, but nonetheless, a fun episode. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave a cheeky comment down below. Come and join us in on our live streams over on Twitch. But until the next episode, guys, look after yourselves and those around you, and I'll catch you in the next one.